So my kid is having some kind of indigestion-ish stomach. I don't know. He also has a cough. So that's what it's like. It's been 3 days leading up to this because it started on Wednesday. And he was having really bad gas, and then he started having a real aggression on Thursday and Friday, but it wasn't like, anyway. And that's happened since he was like, since I can remember, like I remember the very first time he had something going on with his stomach. It was like this wild animal, and anyway, it took 3 days for it to like put the pieces together. Like, I'm letting it play out because I would rather just get my popcorn and like watch at this point, because I don't want to take the time. I don't know. I do feel like I'm like the cat on the wall, just like, fuck you guys. Milo and Otis. Is it Milo and Otis? A cat movie where the cat, no, it's not Milo, it's a different one. I can't think of it. And the cat's like, this just her name is Sassy, and she's super bitch. I love that movie so much. Anyway, it might be Homeward Bound. I'm not sure. The cat's name is Sassy. I know that in the movie. I just can't think of the name, which movie that is, because I used to love animal movies. Anyway, I feel like that cat, because I'm like, this lady, I'm like, I don't, there's things about it that are like just really weird. And I'm like, one of the things that's like, because I don't have a lot of evidence or anything or like whatever to like pull from. But I'm like, there's something about the fact that she has so much energy when I see her. And I know that's like, I don't want to be mean. Like, I'm like, I want to, like, but I'm like, if you work with kids with special needs, you can't have tons of energy when they leave. It just doesn't work that way. Like the girl that came, she's not with us anymore. But the girl that was coming to help me, like, it was a drastic difference between when she got here and when she was done. And she only was with my kid for 3 hours. And she wasn't like falling asleep or anything, but I just remember that specifically, that it was like, you could tell that like, she is a little bit worn out from it. And that's the thing about like doing this. And I'm still going to be someone that when my energy comes back up, I'm ready to like take on the next thing. I want to have other work in my life, but I'm like, I don't want to freaking go to a school making $10 an hour. And I had said to her the first time we talked, I was like, do you let the mom, because like, I do want to be somewhat involved. I would be cool to do help with field trips or like being a sub or something like that. But I'm like, and because I want to know, like how it goes for my kid. And I asked if like she let parents be there, and she's like, she's like, yeah, we're not like public school, but it was like, like it's, it's better if the parents aren't, the kids can like, be like anyway. And she was like, said something about that. And then she's like offering me a job. And I'm like, I did tell her when we spoke that I was interested in helping out if they needed support, like with the field trip stuff or whatever. Cause I've been homeschooling, so I haven't had like full-time work, but I just saw a guy's post about how it's like autism, not all, like people shouldn't judge parents that they haven't had to like go through what it's like and how exhaustive it can be dealing with behaviors and stuff like that to tell parents they should be working. Because I feel like I've been doing all these jobs that I don't get paid for. I feel like motherhood in general, if you homeschool your kids, period, you're taking on a job that you're not getting paid for, period. And because it's like schooling is like one of the hardest jobs. So like my kid is not getting everything that he needs. Like there's no doubt for me that I know that. Thank the Lord for Marie. I don't know. We may have to go to Robertsdale to be with her. She's been incredible as an OT, and like my kid, and like because he needs to be he needs people that like don't just not push him. Like he does need to be challenged, but I don't know like enough about education on how to like teach my kids certain things, or like what. It's just so hard. And I don't get paid to do tarot, which I'm not. That's been a hobby, okay? That's been a hobby for sure, because I'm not out there putting out 5 videos a day or anything like that. But I needed to speak on that because I'm like, if there's work that I'm going to do, it's going to have to be something that's either like nourishing or a place to get some anger out. Like, I want to teach classes, and that girl never got back to me. I went through the whole freaking setup process, gave her all my information, and they never contacted me. I'm just like tired of, and I'm like, do I even want to follow up? Because that's what I'm feeling, like the cat on the wall. Because I'm like, do I even need, like, you guys are wasting my time. Like the same like thing with this teacher, there haven't been that many conversations, but she was like telling me all this stuff and then like comparing kids, and I was like, this is essentially like a Planet Fitness. Like you should be like a judgment free zone, not be like talking about where, like, making fun of, and I was like, that was just like, I don't know. There's just been things I'm like, I'm gonna let it play out. Okay. That's what I'm talking about, though. Like, it took me 2 to 3 days for me and my kid to really like show any other symptoms that something's bothering him. And so his way of showing that was to get aggressive. And that's how it is, unless he chooses to speak on it. And that's just things that I deal with because that's how my child is. So it's a lot. It's full time. All right, that's it.